Check, check, 1, 2, ayy, check, check. I don't know if I can rap this shit. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they satin. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now, and I don't mean that I'm sorry for me. I'm just sorry for you, cause you won't get to see what a high king can do when he's given the chance to become what he knew he could. Not much just popping, oh, and I'm shocking. I'm just from Buffalo, I shouldn't make it. Was right by my auntie, but that woman hated me. Good at pretending for everyone faking it. Now I'm awake and I see why they made the choice to kick me out just as soon as I made the choice. Now I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they satin. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. Started my own shit, I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your mouths is just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in mine like a broker. New money coming soon. Yo, last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill the fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they satin. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Man, it's too early in the morning for this shit. But let's get it. Yeah. Ayy, all of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swole, put nuts on they chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My Benny's are blue, but the product is green. I'm dropping slappers to hell with an album. Might fuck around and go see Jimmy Fallon. I multiply while you bury your talents, cause I'm like a hawk when I bury my talents. Guess what I'm saying? I pray on these niggas. There was a day when I'd pray for these niggas. Now I got nothing to say to these niggas. I pray that God does away with these niggas. I keep my friends close, but my enemies closer. My mental is gross, but my verses are kosher. These girls going wild, but I'm not a poacher, so I just keep shining like Elon, I'm solar. All of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swole, put nuts on they chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My Benny's are blue, but the product is green. Gotta make this money, only game I know. I'm the only king, this ain't no Game of Thrones. Everybody wanna be a fucking king until it's time to do what a king does. Everywhere I look, it's just kids and drugs. Everywhere I look, it's just gangs and thugs. Can't tame the guns, can't save our loved ones. I grew my funds and I called the plug. Then I filled my lungs, I don't mess with that new shit. Y'all talking tough, but ain't none of y'all do shit. Y'all chasing money, you want the exposure. Y'all think y'all funny and snake Gucci loafers. I don't give disclaimers, I rap full disclosure. These niggas all think they were born in October. The only thing different between you and I is that I also have stacks on plus stacks when I'm older. Stacks when I'm older. Yeah, stacks when I'm older. The only thing different between you and I is that I also have millions in cash when I'm older. All of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swole, put nuts on they chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My Benny's are blue, but the product is green. people on a bandwagon. Dumb bad through that hellfire. Came out lethal like a red dragon. Same old rapper with the same old flows. Color dreads with the pants sagging. Got that fame, but you sold your soul. You a warlock, I'm the dark assassin. Said thick stacks, mode change. Big bags, faux chains. Get that money, said big facts, no gains. Big stats, mo fame. We back stunts, said big names. On stage, big trap, no shame. Going and running that big check. My name, sign that, more rain. Come back home and just come up, hey. Let's be with that drama. Saw that fatty mama, ayy, told her I don't wanna, ayy, come up, ayy, miss me with that drama, ayy, saw that fatty mama, ayy, told her I don't wanna, ayy.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Go to the fucking gym.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and yahos? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you as powered is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you beaches. Welcome to the show. We got a swole card for you. It is Swole AF. Swole AF, drop in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. Swole as fuck. All right, let's get into today's episode. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, live on Rumble and YouTube, and of course, Apple Podcast and Spotify. We have, let's see, do we have some merch of the day? Did I open that one? Whose beautiful face are we going to show? We're not going to show a beautiful face today. No nips either. You don't want to see these nips. It might as well be a black square. You'll see what I mean. We got this one from Vasco. We got little mini Vasco here, and I appreciate the emoji head. I remember the first time I saw this, and I was like, "Oh my god, this person!" My first impulse was, "This person looks weird as shit," and then I realized it was an emoji. It was well done, well done. Rocking the Pumpachu, Vasco's kid, rocking the Pumpachu. That's awesome. Swole as fuck. You know what's great is when kids are wearing the merch. Because they want to get jacked. Kids want to get jacked. Kids want to be a superhero. Kids love that shit. Great shirt. The Pumpachu tee is a huge hit. My son absolutely loves it. And it's even better that he gets ... Well, check out the review over at papaswolio.com. Thank you so much for sharing. Love it. Love it. Buy one, get one 50% over at papaswolio.com. And you can check out the Pumpachu merch. We got brand new shit. We got a lot of stuff dropping today. I am rocking the Save the Biotwat. Look at that. Aww. Look at that. Save the Biotwat. Right here.
Women here today.
Save the Biotwat. Are there any women? Are there any real women? I want women with a Biotwat. Where are y'all at? Where are the ladies with the Biotwats at? Where you at, ladies? The real ones. The real ones know. With that real taco. You know what I'm saying?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Make Biotwats great again. Okie dokie. Let's get into some Swole Fam post. Fam, it's time for the tip. We got some responses. Let's check into what the Swole Fam is up to. Let's see what the Swole Fam is up to. Just an inch. Just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, here we go. Let's get into some Swole Fam posts. Download the Swolenormous app. Join us over at swolenormousx.com. I posted this in the community section the other day, and let's see what the Swole Fam is getting into. What are you training today? And we're just going to kind of speed flip through these because people are just pretty much listing what they're training. But let's see what we got here. Aaron, Express Shoulder Yin 2 with Alex. Great class. Good stuff. Alexander, an 8-kilometer run. I don't know what a kilometer is. What the fuck is a kilometer? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Any kilometers? Anyone? No? No one knows? Yeah, no one fucking knows what that is. I'm in that kind of mood today. I'm in that kind of mood. Yeah. What the fuck is a kilometer? And 100 burpees. What the fuck is a burpee? What is a burpee? What are you talking about? All right. I know what a burpee is. No one likes those for a reason. Good stuff. Okay. Cerny, recovery day. I plan on taking Jet for a few trips around the lake. Nice day here today. Why not sun those nips? Jet's nips too. Ooh, Cerny. Cerny is lighting those nips on fire today. All right.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Not an appropriate. Actually, I don't really have any appropriate nipple soundboards. So I hit the nipple soundboard. Obviously, that just sounds horrific. So don't do anything like that on your walk, Cerny. Let's see. We got this one.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I need to get some better nipple soundboards. You know? I think I need to get some better nipple soundboards. I realize I don't have any positive ones. All right. Enjoy those nips. Luis, morning lift, chest, back, shoulders, arms, and core. 2 hours in, 10 PRs hit, workout 76 in the books. Marshall, lower body, specifically hitting barbell squats, RDLs, sissy squats, and hamstring curls. I will be doing some mobility before this. Melissa's doing a little cardio, club swinging, and core. Get those clubs out. Very nicely done. Michelle, full body day. Let's fucking go. Pam, full body. Sheena decided to check out the shoulder awareness program. Man, that sleeper stretch is what my shoulders have been needing. Yeah, that's a nasty one. Check that out. Check that out. Shoulder awareness program. Go and check that out. It is a sleeper program. The sleeper stretch is a stretch in it, but it's a sleeper program. And we have that. We have glute awareness. These are really good programs to really work on fundamental movement, fundamental activation, and mobility. You know, once you have proper movement, it's really hard. And unfortunately, people don't really focus on mobility first. But if you do, it makes it much more effective for you to get into strength training just because you have that awareness, you have that body control. A lot of people just get into strength training and they have problems later on because they haven't really gotten into this kind of stuff. And of course, you can work on it after the fact, but a lot of times people get injured first as a result of it. So yeah, make sure you get into these things early so you don't have problems later on. Steph went for a run and cried because I wasn't feeling it. Oh no, ran just over 3 miles. Well, you did good. You did good. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. You weren't feeling it. Well, you know, learning your body and learning to know what your limitations are and what's right for the moment. Sometimes you just want to walk. Sometimes you just need some, you know, dare I say active recovery, but just active movement, another recovery day, meaning going for a walk, nothing intense. That's what active recovery is. If you're doing intense cardio, if you're playing basketball for 6 hours, that's not active rest. You're exhausting. You're doing a ton of physical activity. You know, going skiing or snowboarding is not active rest. So going for a walk, something casual, you know, something casual. You're going for a nice casual bike ride. It depends on how much you're pedaling, right? If you're just gliding all the time, it's not really. It's definitely good, but walking is better. Walking is better. It's more, you guys know when you're walking that kind of, think about it. When you have a baby and you rock a baby, just think you're carrying babies around when they're younger, that kind of walking, that pacing, that impact. How do you think a pedometer knows how you're taking steps? It's just that constant pattern. It's that constant soothing pattern, the rocking motion back, forth, step, step, step. It just connects. It's very rhythmic and it's consistent. And if you're stuck on something like ideas or you're trying to work through something, walk and do it. Anyway, so I forget why I mentioned that. Oh yeah, you weren't feeling it. Maybe you just needed something more casual. All right, let's get into some Rate My Meal. Rate My Meal. All right, here we go. Drum roll. What do we got?
What's in the box?
What do we got? Arhan Ahmed. We got burgers. Looks like burgers, sweet potato fries. Got some grass on your plate. Is that broccoli? Is that a broccoli? Oh, you're eating a broccoli. That broccoli looks, well, enjoy your broccoli, but I will take the steak and the sweet potatoes. So good stuff, making a nice home cooked meal. All right. When it comes to vegetables, it's your preference. It's your preference and what you test. This is why I always like to, why do I hate vegetables? I just don't like them. They don't work well for me. I've eaten them before. I can eat them certain kinds in certain contexts. But honestly, that's kind of, people don't realize this is the propaganda that everyone has to undo. And it's not that, I mean, we all grew up with, eat your vegetables, Popeye fucking eating spinach. It's like, have fucking, it sucks. The public was just brainwashed. Like, hey, eat something, like kill yourself. Just eating tons of vegetables without getting some quality meat. You need real fucking food. And it's the idea that anything that's colorful or anything that's a plant is automatically good. So this is what I want to, and this goes with many foods, but less with animal foods. When you have quality foods, less with animal foods than with, fruits and vegetables. So you have to test these things. Some things are not going to work well for you. You might not like pineapple. It might hurt your tongue because of the oxalates and stuff and the acidity. Okay, maybe you like apples better. Maybe you like an orange. Maybe you like blueberries, right? Maybe that's fine for you. Maybe you like asparagus, but you don't like Brussels sprouts, but you could do steamed broccoli in limited quantities, but you like whatever. So you test these things. But a lot of people assume that just because it's a vegetable, it's good. No, yet these things can be causing massive problems in your life. You really have to look at these foods very carefully. It's not automatically good. None of them are. But much more so eating animal foods. Like, you're going to get all your nutrition and you're going to have very little issues. It's just overwhelmingly opposite than what you've been told. So anyway, mushroom risotto, Brian. Mushroom risotto topped with scallops and smoked swai. It's fish, right? Swai is some sort of fish. I don't really know if it's a good fish or not, but okay. Getting some protein in there. Scallops and smoked swai. So that's a little piece of swai. That top thing is swai and the scallops are there. All right. Get some protein. Eating food, man. Are we bulking? Are we eating big? Hopefully there's a lot of swai. You want to get swole. You don't want to get swai. All right. Dewey Phillips. Sourdough toast, avocado, and honey. Interesting. Just going to put this out there. Anything else? Just carbs and fat. Just curious. Carbing up for the gym. Might not want to, just wondering. I'm always curious. Usually when I eat food, my meals are focused around, I think most people that train hard and lift, it's really focusing on protein. Most of the time, your meals are not going to be specifically carbohydrate, or that might be if you like carbs before you work out, if you don't do intra-workout carbs, because I do. So I don't necessarily, I'll eat carbs early in the day, especially before my workout, but not like, I don't carb up before my workout. I'll just have had carbs earlier in the day and they're digested, they're in my system. I'm just always thinking about where's the food, like where's the protein. You want to make sure you're getting enough protein, but then you can fill in the other gaps. When I see toast, avocado, and honey, it's like, okay, that's not food for me. Do you know what I mean? So that's what's on your plate. Nothing wrong with that. That's great. Good for you. Where's the food, right? Where's the protein? Unless there's a specific reason for it. I'm just putting that out there. We're just seeing a picture, but the picture's great. Okay. Dylan, nothing wrong with that. We got a can of Pepsi. Oof. We're at a diner, it might seem. Maybe? I can't tell. No, what? You wouldn't be at a diner. No, it looks like you're at home. Okay. I thought for a second it looked like a table at a, Denny's or something. Nah, you don't get food that looks like that at those places. Nice. So you got some steak, some bacon, some cheese, and eggs. Good for you. The Pepsi. Nah, get rid of the soda, bro. But good stuff. Get rid of the soda. Come on, you're close. Aww. You're close. All right, very close. All right, hold on a second.
You switch the samples.
So I'll take the tea without the covert diabetes delivery mechanism, please.
All right, let's see what we got here. We got Okay, we got a couple more. Let's do this one. What's next?
What's in the box?
Haved Harewood. We got a bowl of oatmeal, berries, banana. I don't like oatmeal, but all right. Well, you're eating good. You're eating food. You're eating food. I'm just not an oatmeal fan. And I would encourage people to, you can swap. I mean, look, in the morning when people want stuff like this, you're getting carbs. I don't think you need oatmeal. I think most people would benefit from choosing something more nutritious. So you could just do, you could do yogurt. Might not be the same type of filling as oatmeal, but there's a reason for that. You could do potatoes, you could do eggs. I don't know. Everyone, to each their own. I used to do this kind of stuff. And that's the thing. You can eat this and feel good, but it's just so much, I don't know. It's so much better since I got off of oatmeal ever since. Because when you swap out things, understand when you're eating foods and you're getting satisfied, when you swap out something like oatmeal, which can really have issues with vitamin and mineral absorption, and it's just hard on the gut. It can really cause a lot of bloating and intestinal distress. It's hard to digest. A lot of times what you'll find is because you're not filling your stomach up with that, you're able to fill it up with other things. And you just feel better because you're getting more nutrition. You're still getting the same satiety, but you're getting fuel that you can actually use. All right, Joshua Phillips, we got peanut butter on toast. I can already just not get that off the roof of my mouth. And eggs. Okay, I'm not a peanut butter fan. I'm super skeptical of any of those nuts and nut butters and just the volume that you're consuming. And the polyunsaturated fats. And of course, hydrogenated oils and stabilizers and rancidity. And there's other issues with, depending on the source and what you're getting. Like, sure, there might be better options, but a lot of times people have issues with legumes. The toast looks pretty burnt. And what's in the bread, how you digesting that, other issues with maybe different types of grains or stabilizers and fillers in the bread. But, because I'm just speculating, right? I'm saying rate my meal, so I'm rating it. And I just can't tell without people describing it. So aside from that, better than McDonald's, better than Burger King, better than Subway or 7-Eleven. So good on you for making some real food. I really do want to I do want to reemphasize that. I used to eat, that's the thing. I used to eat stuff like this. I used to eat worse, not necessarily for bread, but I used to eat other things. I used to eat Sour Patch Kids and all that crap. So I used to eat garbage. So I'm not unique to this. Like, oh, I never would eat that. I wouldn't make that choice now just because I know that wouldn't be ideal. That would sit really heavy and not digest well for me. I would have the toast, but this is what and again, Joshua might look at what I do and be like, oh, that's gross, but I just feel better with this. So we had fresh sourdough toast, lightly toasted, not burnt, but heated and kind of crispy a little bit, with some raw butter on it, melts on it nice. And I like to drizzle a little bit of honey. And then I had it with 3 sunny side up eggs over easy, maybe depending, I forget. Yeah, it was a little bit more over easy, I suppose. And I like it with a little drizzle of raw honey. So I like that. I just don't like the sticky. I never felt good. I've done all the butters. I've done almond butter and macadamia. I did all these nut butters. I went through that phase where I would buy all these different, walnuts and almonds and just, I never, if I don't stick to something, I just kind of follow that. I just follow it. I pay attention. To it, I'll pay attention to it and I'll just follow it. If I don't feel like having it, then I won't do it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Ralph Daouk. Let's see what we got here. Ralph. We got, I don't even know. See, okay. I understand. I don't understand. Why do people make food? This is a big burger. The bun looks crispy. Again, it depends on how you're going to digest that. We got lettuce, tomato, and egg burger. I like eggs on burgers. I love that shit. I don't know how the bread tastes and the rest of the stuff. But in general, solid. I just don't understand how people make food like this. You can't eat that though. That's the problem. You can't eat this. I like food I can eat. For me, I'd rather have a burger. For me, I'd rather have the burger and the egg on top and a knife and a fork, and I'll just cut it and eat it. And then I can have some toast or something on the side. I could have some bread I can have a roll, like sourdough roll with butter on it. I just personally, in terms of eating, because you just can't take a bite of that. You're getting all bread and then you're just getting, for me, I think it's also for me, I have a beard. So normally when you don't want to like just stuff it all over your face because then like just egg is all over in my beard and shit. So yeah, there's so much there that I don't need personally. So rate my meal. Look, in all intents and purposes, that bun just looks really thick. And talk about rating a meal. I'm not there. I don't really see the size. Maybe it's like a slider. I can't tell. But it's just, how do you, I don't know. I don't like thick, chewy bread. The bun kind of looks chewy. I don't like that I don't know. So I'm rating it. I can't take a bite. But you're making some real food and I appreciate that. Rude Tegelbeckers. So I can go back to this and be like, da fuck? Da hook? Rude Tegelbeckers. Rude. We'll see what we got here, lad. I don't even know where that's from. What is that? Maybe Danish or something? We got pickles. I haven't had a pickle in a while. We got some pickles in the fridge. It's been cold, so it's not really been something I would... Actually, it's probably normal for people to grab pickles and stuff when it's cold. They're like fermented. I forgot about them. Haven't had them. Maybe I'll have one today. I don't know what that is. Is that chicken? Is that something on a skewer? I can't really tell. It looks like sawdust from here. Or are those breadcrumbs? I don't know what those white things are. Are those pork rinds? Or so, I don't know, man. I don't know what this is. And I see egg. I'm assuming you're eating something good. Is this maybe... I don't know what this is. Anyone? I don't know what that is. It looks like sawdust, but it's not going to be sawdust because why would you put sawdust on eggs? You wouldn't disrespect an egg like that. I have a feeling this tastes good. I just don't know what it is. What are the white things on the right? They look like chips, or is it like watercress? Watercress, right? But they look kind of like pork rinds, but they look really white. And they look curved. They don't look heavy. I can't tell if they're chewy or foamy or crispy. I'm confused. Hash browns? No, what are the white things? What are those white things over there? I don't know. I want some more light. There we go. Ah, beautiful light. Does anyone know? Does anyone know what that is? No one? I don't know. I don't know that fried onion. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, shrimp chips. Oh, who said fried onion? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's onion. Could be like onion. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, all right, we'll give the benefit of the doubt. Rude Tegelbeckers. I mean, from wherever that is, from wherever that name is, you're eating something that mushrooms, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's get into some questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. Let's get into it.
Absolutely drunk.
And they don't look edible. All right, let's get into the first one.
What's in the box?
We're just going to kind of steamroll past this. What's your favorite workout? The one that works, the one that I need to do. I don't have a favorite workout. I mean, right now I do a lot of stuff. Heavy weights. I'm training today. Yeah, am I training today? Yeah, am I training today? Ooh, I just feel stiff. I'm going to have to I'm still sore. Certain things. I'm going to have a specific type of workout today. I'm going to have to figure out what I can do today. But yeah. Yeah, today's a leg day. Leg day. Motherfucker. Leg day. All right, here we go. Another question. You got live questions? Drop them in the comments. I'm not scrolling. So if you asked one earlier, please just drop in the comments again. Hashtag swole as fuck. Let's do that. Hashtag swole AF. We do have Luther. We got the Mustard Man. We have Rufus. And we have Pinkston. delivering an amazing Swole card. Let me just put that on her butt. There we go. James Vincent, what are your thoughts on pre-made meals like from the delivery service Freshly? I generally, I guess depends. I don't know what Freshly offers. I've heard the name. I don't know what their ingredients are like or how fresh it actually is or the food quality or I don't know, or the packaging. And I just like to handle my own food. So when you're asking me what are my thoughts, if someone's eating from a company, is it better than them getting random shit, right? If you're working, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, not only is it less expensive to make your own food, it tastes better. It's going to taste better. Okay? It's going to taste better. Period. And then, with stuff like that, like it all starts tasting the same. I mean, because it's mass produced, it's mass distributed. It really depends on the context, but every fucking person, everyone has time to cook and to prepare shit. It just takes a little bit of planning and some skills and learning how to do it. And I'll just use some examples, right? I mean, maybe here's some options. If you're traveling, you going to an Airbnb, it could behoove you to place an order with a local, right? You can get someone delivering groceries if you have an oven there, or maybe there is a company that you can deliver to that location and then you have some meals there. And there's different strategies like for travel. I mean, and pro bodybuilders and people that are going to use this. Maybe you have the money and the resources and you want to pay for, okay, is it better than maybe it helps you out a lot and you love a certain thing, but quality always matters. Okay. Quality always matters. So you find something that has good quality. It works for you. You can afford it. You're getting the results that you want. Who am I to tell you to do something otherwise? I just think having the skills, it's going to taste better. It will save you money. You'll get better quality, more value, better results if you do it yourself. Okay. Now, for example, when you can cook anything in an oven. You just have to learn how to do it. You look up a recipe. That's why we have thousands of recipes that you can look up. So you come home and you're going to get into the shower. You boom, boom, boom with chicken breast or with steak and this. You put rice on the stove, and that's simmering. Cool. You go take a shower. You put the stuff in the oven. You turn it on to this. It's going to beep. You shower. You dry. And you flip whatever it is. And it's cooked while you're doing something. It just takes a little bit of time and meal prep. And then you can cook in advance, or you can have a flow when you get home and you make simple meals. And this is the thing. People get bored and they get bummed out and they feel like they're fucking shit up if they do the same thing on a regular basis. Agreed? People think if they're eating the same thing consistently, like they're doing something wrong, because you're told that you should have all this variety. You're told that you should be doing all these different things. You're told that you should be stimulated all the time. Well, I'm eating this and I'm eating this and I'm traveling here and I'm traveling there and I'm traveling there. Some people like that. Some people have to do it. Some people think other people want this, so they do it and they pretend like they like it. There's a lot of reasons why people do things. Some people love to travel. Some people don't. Some people like to constantly stimulate themselves and they're, quote, foodies or food addicts. I mean, everyone's into different things. That's the beautiful thing about life. Everyone likes different things. So you can like what you like. You can like food art and whatever. You can obsess about making the best and buying the best cutlery and obsessing over like the perfectly weighted knife. And people really get super niche about whatever. They get fascinated, myself included. So that's good. But there's certain skills that people should have. And you're taught or you're brainwashed into thinking that everything has to be random. You just need the proper nutrition and you have to find what foods work best for you and you have to copy, paste, repeat. Seriously. The human body is designed to copy, paste, repeat. Now, if you're copy, pasting, repeating properly, you'll have proper nutrient levels. You have proper this, you'll feel great. Okay. If you're copy, pasting, repeating with things that are missing, eventually you might have deficiencies show up. It doesn't mean what you're doing is wrong. It just means like, oh, I'm not getting enough magnesium. Let me add a little bit more. Oh, creatine really makes me feel better. I wasn't supplementing with that, right? I wasn't filling in some of the gaps. So my copy, paste, repeat has to be a little bit better. And then you add something to your copy, paste, repeat, and you do that again. And you guys know this. We have like, and you guys have this too. You have like 5 meals that you rotate through. You know, we have like a steak meal, and then we have a couple different types of steak meals that we just eat. And we just rotate through, and then we have a chicken meal that we'll make, and then we'll have a soup type meal. You know, you have certain things and you rotate through. You don't need that much variety. You just need competency with a few good meals with foods that work best for you. And if you're getting all your nutrients, that's great. And that's why we like to choose. And this is why when I eat food, I want to eat the food that's going to give me the most bang for my buck. I want to get nutrition. I don't want to just fill my stomach up and be full. No, I want to eat to my satisfaction. I want to stuff my face, train hard, and then I'll move more to balance out the consumption. I want to eat food to my satisfaction because I feel better, I sleep better, I train better. And this is what we're talking about yesterday. I forget who it was. The name, was it Abby? Maybe it was Abby, right? We talked about that question for a while. Abby was saying she didn't want to hear that she had to eat less because she wanted to lose. And we're saying, no, you don't want to lose muscle. You want to lose fat. You want to build muscle. So eat more, just move more. And then you'll be more satisfied. You'll feel better. And like you'll train better. Your progressive overload, your strength will increase. If you're cutting, it's just hard to do that. So people, that's why you kind of fill in the gaps with doing a little bit more physical activity, like longer walks, get more steps in, do a little bit more cardiovascular, like just up your activity level a little bit more. Up your expenditure a little bit, walk more, go for, pace more, walk your dog twice a day, just be more active, and then eat to your satisfaction, and then gauge your strength and gauge that progress based on you getting stronger. So anyway, those are my thoughts. It really depends because some of those are garbage. Some of those are good. You said like freshly, so I get it. Mark says, why pay so much money for pre-cooked meals when you can make it yourself for less cost? Yep, that's true. Cornholio, let's be real, Papa. Most people don't meal prep because they don't want to wash dishes, even though it saves hundreds of dollars per month and much cleaner eating. Is that still a reason? I don't feel like washing anything. How lazy can you be? You have a dishwasher. Most people have, not everyone does. It's not hard to wash a dish. Oh, and you know what you do? And here's the thing. People usually have a ton of dishes, right? And this is the big misunderstanding. People think, hey, we're always cleaning dishes. Let's get more clean ones. You have 2 people in the house, have 2 plates. You want to really not worry about dishes? Like, oh, but then we're living like college students. No, you're not. You have 2 people. Why do you need 5? Why do you need 10 plates stacked up high? If you have 2 plates, you're washing 2 plates. I'm just saying, I know when you usually buy plates, you get like 4 or something. Like, okay. If you have 15 plates, you got to keep fucking 15 plates cleaned. Just saying, you can have a plate. Remember, people still do that. People usually do this when you have kids, right? You have the plates that you make. You have the drawing, right? You make a drawing. Maybe you send it away and they send you a plate, right? Everyone makes their own plate. There's your plate. You have a plate. I don't know. People have dishes that they have. I know some of you have whole walls of dishes that you don't use. I'm just saying. Yeah. If people are using the excuse to not wash dishes, man, fucking late. Just, I don't poop because I don't want to wipe my ass. Okay. Hold it. Just like Braveheart. Hold. I don't poop, so I don't have to wipe. Dr. Daniel, hey Papa, which type of collagen do you take? 1, 2, 3. It's a collagen protein. It's is it Precision Nutrition? No, I don't know. I don't know what kind it is. I forget the name because they changed the color of the container. So I forget which one it is. I think it has 1, 2, and 3 in it. I'm not sure. How much each day? I put a scoop. I'll have 10 to 20 grams a day. Depends. If I drink one, sometimes I'll just put 1 in a cup of coffee. in the morning when I'm drinking. And sometimes if I refill my coffee, I might put like a small little scoop in. I would take 10 to 20 grams a day. I mean, because, you know, a scoop of collagen protein is like 10 grams. Some people like it, some people don't, or they say it's nonsense or whatever. I mean, if anything, I feel good taking it. Sometimes I forget, but if I have it, I don't feel bad. So if anything, I feel net positive. And that's usually how I go by supplements. If I don't really notice a difference, then I won't really keep taking it. But if I feel like I sense something, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel good when I'm taking it. I've had good workouts. I'll just keep on doing it. Even if it's just psychological. I mean, if it's working, it's working. Or if I think it's working, but I don't really add things. I try not to. I just look at performance, and then if something's not working out well, I'll either adjust it or leave it, and then see if things change. Dr. Daniel, I love it. I'm putting in my coffee now because of you. My mom and girlfriend started doing it too. Love it. Nice, nice. And if you're having bone broth and things like that, you're getting collagen also. Ground beef and grass-fed ground beef has a lot of collagen also because it's ground up. So if you're not getting tendons or ligaments from the knuckle. So if you're doing bone broth and you're making it, make sure if you guys go to a farmer's market or wherever you order, get knuckle bones too. So if you're making your own broth, don't just use the shaft. Get the knuckle bones, so you get the meaty tendinous pieces that are attached to the knuckle bones. Or you can throw in, sometimes you can order beef tendons and stuff. So you want to get the connective tissue. You don't need a lot, but like to throw in like, hey, you have a couple pounds of the femur bones, and then you throw in like 1 or 2 knuckle bones, depending on the size of your crock pot and whatnot. So you're getting more collagen. It'll be a lot thicker and stuff. You get that gelatin too, that's why if you don't separate it, like don't drink that much because it'll be really heavy and oily. All right. Let's keep on moving. Daniel Sellers, thoughts on keto. Not a fan personally. It's gotten a lot of people results. I think there's definitely an application for it. But I think it depends. So I'm not going to say don't do keto, but I will say keto has been shown to be great for people with like neurological conditions and a lot of medical things, like people that have Tourette's or, real nervous system issues, seizures, epilepsy and stuff. I believe keto is really, really good for that. So if you have some sort of medical condition, again, things that are, I don't want to say extreme because I don't think it's extreme. I just think it's eating for a purpose. So people say it's extreme when you're cutting out certain things. Well, certain things are not good if you have existing issues. If you feel fine and everything's okay, you don't have existing conditions, yeah, of course you feel like you could eat anything. But if you have a medical condition, then you have a certain type of food and it fucks you up, you maybe can't eat that ever again because you currently have an issue or you're genetically, whatever it is, you have antibodies that really just fucking hate this one food, essentially. So keto can have a lot of benefits, and a lot of times people lose a lot of weight on keto, or it really helps with neurological issues or whatever the situation is. For heavy weight training, when everything else is good and you don't have any of those situations, personally, I didn't like it. I like carbohydrates with my strength training. When I did keto, I was dizzy. Like I would squat down. I would be stretching to warm up, and I would stand up and I would be like lightheaded. I just didn't like the minimal, if any, carbohydrate. It did not work well for me. Most of my gains and most of my whole life pretty much was just sweet potatoes and beef and shit, just sweet and chicken, sweet potatoes. I haven't had sweet potatoes in a while. It's actually been kind of pulled back and I'm bringing them back in. So I always feel good on those types of things, sweet potatoes, white rice, stuff like that. So my performance dramatically improved and everything was better since I started doing, when I added more carbohydrates. But of course, you have to be training hard and doing other things appropriately so those carbs don't negatively affect your body. If you can process sugar, you're going to be good with that. If you have existing issues, you can't be pounding tons of sugar no matter where it's coming from. Fred Zach Michau. Papa Swole, you say a lot about eating steaks. I do. Why do you neglect plant-based diets? Parentheses, not fucking tofu. Then what are you eating? Not soy? You're eating tons of soy. What are you talking about? Tofu is just fucking soy, isn't it? It's like fermented soy. Why do you neglect plant-based diets? Because it's retarded. You're sacrificing the most nutritious foods on the planet. You can eat plants, fruit. You can eat select. And again, maybe you're able, maybe if you grill, how about maybe you try grilled asparagus and it fucks you up. But if you steam it, you can eat it and you don't have a problem. Maybe you don't like raw broccoli, but if you steam it, oh, you don't mind it that much and you feel pretty good on it and it helps your bowel movements and whatever. Okay. It doesn't mean you can't get benefits from other things, but in the meantime, you can, it's testing shit out, man. I don't neglect it. It's just not the ideal thing for the vast majority of people, which is why the vast majority of people don't like it and don't stick with it. Why do you think it's such a, think about this, right? Why do you think it's such a social media frenzy or pop when someone, let me explain. Why do you think when someone, let me ask, okay, we're going on a rant right now. It's welling up. When someone puts vegan bodybuilder in their bio, when someone says plant-based bodybuilder or plant-based diet or plant-based in their bio, why do you think they do that? Because it's a novelty. Holy shit, this person doesn't look like they're dying. And they're plant-based? Whoa, that doesn't make sense. It stands out. And why do you think this person feels the need to tell everyone that? Because it's an ideology. It's marketing. It's not really authentic. It really isn't. Why is that part of your identity? I don't put meat eating, business owner, meat eating. We have merch and I eat meat. The same can go for carnivore. You know, it's branding, it's identity, it's weird. This is the way I eat because I feel better now doing this than I ever have in my entire life. And I keep on going towards the thing that makes me feel better than I ever have before. Wow, I feel amazing doing this. Let me do more of that. Who would have thought? Oh, I feel even better doing this. Let me keep going. Mind blowing. I know. Let me keep on doing this. Wow, I feel even better. Dare I keep going? If it didn't work, right? I mean, if it worked and it did not work for me. Most people pretend like it's working, or they built all their muscle eating lots of different foods, including a lot of animal meats and animal sourced foods. And then it's a lot of times it's the way I did it. They're eating garbage quality animal foods. They feel like shit. So then they go and they eat tons of plants and they stopped eating all this low quality grain-fed beef and ultra-processed shit. There are other things. They're drinking soda and energy drinks and all this crap. Then they go plant-based vegan and they're only eating vegetables and fruit. They're not eating all the ultra-processed sugars and stuff. Like they got rid of all the seed oils and they're just going right for the fucking source, right? How many seeds can you actually fucking eat in a sitting? Not many. That's why these seed oils are really, really bad for you because it's just concentrated. Who eats, 100 bushels of fucking, 100 ears of corn? No one does. It's like a tablespoon of canola oil. So anyway, and then they start feeling better. Wow, it was the meat. The meat is bad. No, it's not the meat. It's the shit quality meat plus all the other habits. And this is what I did. And I felt like shit after 6 months. I felt good at first and wow, my acid reflux went away and holy shit. And then I realized, and I started craving meat. I always say this, in my DNA, like in my spine. It was like between my shoulder blades, but it wasn't even in my vertebrae. It was like it was just in my DNA. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like the guanine and the cytosine were like, bro, we're breaking this. We're breaking up. We're breaking it up. ATGC, we're done. GTTFG, we're done. We're out. I need some steak. I'm breaking these bonds, motherfucker. We're going back to RNA, bitches. We about to transcribe. That's probably not, that's not even biochemically accurate. I'm just, that was uncomfortable for everyone. So anyway, I needed meat so bad. I needed meat so bad. And then I started eating meat. I started eating grass-fed beef, and the acid reflux never came back, ever. Because I realized, oh, the quality of the meat I was eating was shit. So then after those like 6 months of, I was just doing organic this, it was organic. It was like sprouts and fucking broccoli sprouts and alfalfa and fucking tempeh and whatever fucking shit it was. But it was just a lot of salads and, you know, fuck all. I don't even remember, nuts and stuff. Man, gnarly. But then I was already obsessed with getting the best quality stuff. So then I went back and I was craving meat, skirt steak. But so I went and I got like, you know, grass fed and finished. And I was, okay, I want animals that are healthy. And I felt great eating the meat. And it was the best meat I ever had in my life. And I kept on doing that. I felt great. And I felt great. Hey, no acid reflux. Oh, it was the fucking glyphosate. It was the feed. It was the acidity. It was all the animals were just being tortured and then killed. It was just gross. They were stressed out. The hormones, all that shit gets into the food. It's gross. Plus, I mean, if you believe in it, I'm not gonna say you believe in it, but there's karma there. There's like, you know, tortured, fucking scared, frightened animals. You're just eating, you know, yeah, it's a circle of life, but you're eating. It's just evil. It's just evil. Like, I get it when you say, like, you know, save the animals. Like, I get it, but people have to eat. The whole thing is you're supposed to hunt and you're supposed to acquire the meat. And if you if you take down a buffalo, you're eating for, I mean, a tribe is eating for months. You're smoking it, making jerky, and you're using all the bones, you're using every ounce of the animal. This is why when you're eating organ meats, you're eating bones and broth and this. Man, you're getting so much more variety. You should be eating the whole animal. You're supposed to be eating all the animal. That's why if you eat one thing, people are like, well, you can't just eat steak. Sure you can. But if you're a carnivore, you're not just eating steak. You're drinking the broth, right? You're eating the liver. You're eating the bone marrow. You're, you know, the spleen, the pancreas, all the parts that you're eating. So you're not just, you know, how do you get calcium if you're only eating, you're eating the whole fucking animal. You're eating the bones, like you're grinding the meal, like you're using all this shit. I mean, that's why it doesn't make sense. Sick cow, healthy cow. Well, that doesn't matter in this, or what they eat doesn't matter. What are you talking about? If you were going to eat a human being, right? If you were going to be a cannibal and you're going to eat a human being, would you rather eat someone who goes to the fucking gym, eats clean, has like low percentage body fat, you know, has good muscle mass and like they're a healthy person? Or would you want to eat like someone from my 500-pound life that's diseased and just blobs of fat and gross? Of course not. It's just a sick animal versus a healthy one. How do you think that's going to translate into your body? All right, Onpexen, Pampasolio, is it okay to have weak from the gym when you get small injuries on the body while training so it can heal? Of course, you need to recover. However, this is a time where it depends on how you got that injury. You got injuries on the body while training, which means your programming sucks. Sometimes shit happens, but if you were not programmed, if your program isn't proper, you can get hurt and then, you know, this can happen. So the idea is, depending on what the injury was, if it was overuse and things like that, you have to go back to your programming and make sure that that doesn't happen again. All right. Of course, you should be training and working around it, going for a walk if you can, or doing other things. You don't want to just be completely immobile. You want to fix the issues that led to it, whether it's muscle imbalances and or program design or both. All right, let's get into some balls deep.
That's deep.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's do this one. Let's do a couple of videos. We'll mess around a little bit. Let's see what we got here. This one's called Impression One Too Many Cups of Coffee.
What's in the box?
Let's see what we got here.
This is my impression of a guy who's had one too many cups of coffee and now he's feeling a little crazy in the afternoon. Also, his leg is stuck in a bear trap.
Oh, God! Somebody help me, please!
I remember that one. Okay, I remember. Oh, I like that. Didn't see that one coming. Didn't see that one coming. All right. Oh, that one's fucking funny. Oh, that one's funny. We'll do that one last. All right, let's do this one. Let's call it. Wait, no, that's a throwback. Wait. What is going on here? I got all sorts of files. Let's do this one. This one's called Straight Relationship. You guys pick a number. Pick a number 1 through 4 for the next one. Pick a number 1 through 4. I don't know the order. I don't know which ones are funny. We're gonna slay them all.
Did you know that a straight guy dating a trans girl is still a straight relationship? How? I mean, trans woman a woman, and a man dating a woman. Well, that's a straight relationship.
Why do you talk like that? You sound fucking retarded. What do you fuck with that shit? Let's do Cerny. Cerny says number 4. This is called Breakdown.
Before having children, I seriously urge you guys to please consider the fact that you will never know happiness again. That's all there is to it. You won't. Every day fucking sucks. Every single day. Every single day. I would say 8 out of 10 days are bad days. If you are someone that values your house being clean or having a clean space, don't have children. If you are someone who values your sleep, don't have children. If you are someone who has issues with regulating your emotions, don't have children.
Sorry. No, I'm not sorry.
If you are someone with not a lot of patience, don't have children. If you are someone who has issues with regulating your emotions, don't have children.
I could say that for a lot. If you're someone that has difficulty regulating their emotions, don't vote either. Don't vote. If you can't regulate your emotions, don't voice your opinions on anything. Please.
Don't have children. If you want any peace in your life, don't have children. Like, I'm so serious, guys. Please, like, not only does the world not need any more fucking children, and the economy doesn't need any more fucking children, you don't need a fucking child either. Trust and believe. Unless you want to look like this every single day of your fucking life.
What do you think the consequences are of her children hearing her say that? Like, I guess, it doesn't sound like they're speaking words, but kids know if they're not loved. Let's just put it that way. So thank you for passing on your trauma to your children. What's the over under that there's no father in the picture? I mean, look, life isn't easy, but come on, man. Some of these are inside thoughts. Get your shit together. You made the bed, sleep in it. You got to take care of them. Sounds like she's doing that in front of her kids. Man. I mean, she said it all herself. If you're not mentally stable, don't have kids. I don't disagree. Yeah, when your kids get older and they see this on mommy's account, if you value a clean house, it's called parenting your kids, man. And kids don't need like 1,000 toys too. That's another thing. Look, another, hey, come on, points for home gym. Points for home gyms. You guys know this. Like, we've had kids over, you know, kids love gym equipment. You don't need toys when they just get them little weights. They can throw those shit, get them a fucking slam ball. They love that shit. Throw it. Let them go work out in the gym. Give them something to climb. Kids love getting it. Kids are fascinated with anything. They want to play with the stuff that you play with. Anyway, she was wrong on many accounts. Yeah, let's see. Mark says, I said this before, too many parents nowadays want to be friends with their kids rather than parents. Yeah, but think about this too. Think about this when, you know, you might have obviously made mistakes or not mentally stable, whatever. You know, you're online. Think about it. When you're online, all you see is just comparison to other people. And you see all these, and everyone online, look, people that post online, guess what? They're doing things online. You know, I love my life. I love what I do. I love this shit. And, you know, but I don't post things. I don't post like, so people don't know anything. You know, people don't know what's going on, which is fine. You don't have to put your whole shit out there. You're not supposed to. But when you're online, just receiving, you're seeing everyone else. And it's like, oh my God, I'm seeing everyone else is doing this. This person has and they look so happy and they look so happy. And this person look happy and this is happy and this is happy and they're so happy. And no matter what you see, the human mind automatically compares, right? Automatically compares. This is what kids do, right? They're like, oh, that person looks like mommy. Oh, that face is comfortable. Oh, I like that face. That smile, that frown is bad. That face is this. Oh, that's scary. They cry at clowns because like, I don't know that face. What is that? So the human mind, when you get older, when you're immature and you look at things online, you just compare, hey, that person has more than me. They're bigger than me. They have a better beard than me. You know what I'm saying? They have longer, more luscious hair than me. Well, that's where this all breaks down because you can have luscious hair. You can have a luscious beard. We got Mane Gains and Scalp Seed, shameless fucking plug, papaswolio.com. We also have buy one, get one, 50% off. We got so much over there. Come on, Mane Gains Scalp Seed. I put Scalp Seed in my beard every night. Look at how fucking luscious this is. Absolutely fantastic. Mane Gains, I shower in that shit. It's fucking great. Not to mention, not only that, but we have absolutely the only, dare I say the only? We have I'm going to say the only. We have the number one tapestry collection on the internet. The number one tapestry collection.
This is a castle, isn't it? There are tapestries.
We have many tapestries.
We have many tapestries, everything you need. Check it out, papaswolio.com. Look at those tapestries. Turn your home into a castle. Get yourself some fucking tapestries. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So let's get into the next video. That one's funny. Ugh. Let's do this one's called Periods. Let's run a train on these.
What's in the box?
You like that? Now that's an ad. Fuck yeah. papaswolio.com.
Nope, trans women don't get periods. We don't have uteruses, and there's no technology.
So that is not incorrect. Like, as trans women, we don't have uteruses, yes, and that means that we
as men,
do not have, like, a menstrual cycle where we don't release eggs and our body doesn't expel all of that, or uterine lining and things like that. So obviously, no, we don't have that. But soft muscle contractions do happen in our intestines once we are very deep into our hormone regimens. So that has happened to a number of trans women. And it's on a cycle. So it's a little bit of a more complicated issue. And there's also a famous trans woman in Europe who's actually going down to Brazil claiming to be getting a uterine transplant. So
your soft, flat triangle that the world never zooms in on.
Uterus transplant. An older item named periods.mp4 already exists in this location. Do you want to replace it with a newer one you're moving, or keep both? I already got a periods. I already got a periods.mov. All right. What we got here? What we got here? Don't use benefits. We got one more funny one after this. Don't use benefits. We're almost done here, fam.
All of you MAGA dipshits are so obsessed with SNAP and people abusing the system and getting benefits they don't deserve. Why haven't you little idiots gone and typed your little fingers in on that website and gotten your free food? If it's so easy, all these people are abusing the system, all these people are getting all this free money, then why aren't you doing it? Oh, I'm too good for that. Okay. Try it as an experiment. Let's go see. You guys go take your little red hat happy little asses on down to the Snap's website. Go type in your information. Go see if you qualify. Go ahead. Go do it. Go see if you can fake it. Go see if you can wiggle your way in there and see how much money you get. I fucking dare you.
Why would I do that? I don't get it. Did I miss the beginning part? Maybe I zoned out. I don't know. Maybe I missed. Did I miss something key there? I dare you. What are you trying to say? Are you saying it's not that easy? And like, I dare you. That's not a... I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm working. I'm going to the gym. I don't understand. I don't understand. Is that a zing?
What's in the box?
Okay, we got one more. This one's called No Bitch. No Bitch.
My mama didn't raise no fucking bitch.
God damn, nigga. God damn, nigga. Nigga.
Oh, fuck. That's hilarious. Oh. That was funny for so many reasons. Mom didn't raise no bitch. That was was that like mac and cheese? Was that mac and cheese? Let's do that one more time. Was that mac and cheese? It says replying to a comment, no chewing, just mouth to stomach. Fuck.
My mama didn't raise no fucking bitch.
That's all.
God damn, nigga. God damn, nigga. Nigga.
Jesus. Oh man, that's a good soundboard. All right. Let's do the Swole card and let's do a throwback. All right, fam. Hashtag Swole AF. Let's give this Swole card away. Wow. Wow. Oh, we got a winner today. Oops, that was the wrong. I couldn't get the. Hold on. Today we're going into the Telegram chat, and we got some diehard Swole sluts holding it down. Today we got Elizabeth rocking Swole as fuck in the Daily Swole Telegram Sleazecast. Well, rock on. Rock on. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 3568 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Yeah, I see the peanut gallery. I see the peanut gallery. I see you, fam. I see you, fam. I see you, fam. I see you. Telegram chat's always like, does he look at us? Of course I do. Of course I do. I see everything. As long as the comments are popping up. Sometimes YouTube doesn't pop up. I see YouTube. I see you guys on YouTube too. I see you guys. I see you, fam. All right, look at the tainty boy. Look at that. Look at that meat. Aww. Look at these meats. All right, look at this. Look at this. Look at that meat. Look at that. Look at the size of that meat. Look at that meaty paw. It's a meat boy. Yeah, meat boy. Look at that meat. So much. That's why his nickname is Arby's, because he brings the meats. Mr. Meats. He's a meatsy man. Ah, for the taint. Oh, for the taint. Thank you, Great Cornholio. Tainty Man says thank you. Yeah, when you tip the tainty man, he gets a good smack. So I give him a couple smacks for you. Yeah. Yeah, for Rumble rants and super chats, you get to either pet the church or you get to slap the meats. You got some beef, baby girl. You got some beef. Isn't that exciting? You got some beef. All right, fam, let's do this. All right, let's do this throwback. Let's do this throwback over here. What we got? Here it is. Oh, he's got raptor claw. Yeah, he has all the dew claws front and back. He's got a lot of those. Those will hook you. Those will catch you. Those will... He goes and he paws at you, and that thing will hook and scrape your whole leg. All right, here we go.
Plus size problematic. I would like to hear your take on that.
I don't think the term
Jesus.
plus size is problematic at all.
Who ate Selena Gomez?
A lot of thin women have so much internalized fat phobia. When you hear someone being called fat or someone being called plus size, you immediately have like a visceral ick reaction. Gay! I would never want to call you plus size. And so the question that you need to ask yourself is, why do you think those terms are negative? Because they're not.
It looks like Selena Gomez, right? It looks like someone ate Selena Gomez. It does. It does. Oh my God, it does. Holy shit. Bro. Tell me that's not the same fucking person, dog. Oh, where'd it go? I lost not obese Selena Gomez. Tell me that's not the same person. Bruh. That is... If you look up accurate in the dictionary, you'd find this picture. You find this clip of this podcast. I'm going for another picture. I want to go vertical. I want to really seal the deal with this. Holy fuck. Oh my God. It's so close. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, her dad was getting around. Yo. This is like a before and after. This is like an Ozempic commercial. Wow. Come on. Let me see it in the comments. Are we just like stunned right now, or did everyone leave? Are we done? Everyone left. Everyone left. No, I'm just kidding. All right. That's Selena Gomez. Selena Swole Mez. All right. I'm just fucking with you guys. Fam, join us over at swolenormousx.com. We have epic merch. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Did you guys see the new Defying Obesity? There's a new Swole Tunes. Oh, that's right. We can talk about this for a second quickly. There's new Swole Tunes over on the site. You go up here and you click on Swole Tunes. Boom, Defying Obesity. If you like... That wasn't her. That was Ariana Grande and the other the weird girl with the raptor claws, whatever her name is. Anyway, Defying Obesity, Circle of Lift. We got more edits coming today, so go and check it out. And go check out the Swole Tunes. Bangers. Banger after banger. More in the tank, so don't nobody go nowhere. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing, like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans, I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.